Right, let's talk about Trent now. As we know, Trent was booed when he entered the pitch. They proceeded to, and when I say they, there was a minority of Liverpool fans that it seemed like...
It didn't seem like a minority.
As every touch that he got, it seemed like that minority did turn into the majority. I'd say in the end it was about 70-30, because one thing that you didn't see on the TV was when he stood over that free kick, which Marino got sent off for. It's a great chance, and you're thinking, right, Trent can score here. There was a lot of claps and encouragement for that.
I never heard it.
Well, I was sitting next to the cops. You were right the other end, though. My thing on it is, it's a big mistake from Arne Slot. It's not Trent's fault. It's not the fans' fault. Arne Slot put Trent in a position where he could potentially get booed. As soon as you do that, you're almost allowing the narrative to be controlled by the fans, and then obviously that gives the rival fans a stick to beat Liverpool with. He should never have come on. And I said this last week on the show. As soon as you've announced that you're going to go to Real Madrid and leave the football club, you should not be in the squad. So even when he was warming up, he was getting booed. And I'm thinking, surely he's not going to do that. I don't know what the reaction is going to be like. Obviously, Arsenal score. It gets to 2-2. He gets sent off. Trent's on. And the atmosphere died like that. Liverpool fans became tense, nervous. Lads around me didn't know what to do. Should we boo him? Should we not? For me personally, when he came on, I didn't clap him on. And I did not boo, and I was.
You're
very
probably one of the few in the stadium that did.
I was very silent on him because
and
it was very sad to see actually, because no matter what happens in the future, he's going to go, and obviously it's not the right way to go, all that stuff. But watching him suffer that on the pitch, my heart did feel for him a little bit, even though, you know, he's dealt with us the wrong way. He hasn't thought of the fans, but neither did Slot by putting him on. He should not have been on the pitch. You put Endo on it right back. There's Quansah there. You just avoid that situation, because now we're all talking about it the next day. That's the headline. And it's the one big mistake he's got wrong so far. He's dealt with the Salah, the Virgil issues very well. We've signed new deals. And he was dealing with this one really well up until that moment.
Would you say that
I think it was a mistake?
Would you say that he shouldn't then touch the pitch again this season?
Yes, he shouldn't. But he shouldn't have already been touching the pitch.
Right, I'm going to... No, you're talking too much.
No, I'm still doing my bit. When people are booing, I'm not... Who am I to tell someone not to boo? You've paid your money, you can do whatever you want to do. But to boo every touch for me was definitely a step too far. We were singing There's Only One Conor Bradley, singing the Steven Gerrard song. In my opinion, that's enough to send your digs to Trent. But to boo every touch, I didn't like that, and it was a step too far.
I have to say, Alex, you're being... Anyway, listen, you know what? I don't want to make it personal between me and you.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Just talk about the subject.
Right, so first, let's talk about Arne Slot, because I think he does play a part in this. I was very disappointed in his comments, actually, before the game, when he was saying... He said words to the effect that I can't tell the Liverpool fans what to do or what to do or what to boo or not to boo. I thought that was poor. I think you're the manager of the player, one of your most prominent players. You should have been offering him an air of protection, a level of protection to say to the fans, look, it's up to the fans, but I'd rather they
just
didn't.
Don't bring him on, and then it all gets avoided.
No, but you shouldn't be afraid to bring him on because he's
leaving though,
booed.
Laurie. He's leaving. He shouldn't. We could potentially play against him next season. He shouldn't be playing for Liverpool to protect himself and the fans.
I think
as a Liverpool fan, that is, in my opinion, the right thing to do, to not bring him on.
To boo him?
Exactly. By the way, I'm not agreeing with the boos. I didn't boo. But I understand why people have done.
I thought the booing, I'm going to say this, it was disgraceful. I mean, listen, yes, he's not leaving on the best terms. People have talked about the financial situation, but to me, that's down to the club. But a guy that's been at the club for so long, been such a great player, and still is a great player, won everything with you at the club, for the fans to treat him like that.
Some fans. You can't say every single
Alex,
fan.
It was not no 50-50 team, bro.
I'm not saying it was 50-50. I'm saying 70-30. But you
it's
can't.
Probably higher than that.
Yeah, but you can't say all. That's a mistake. You can't say all. Because I wasn't doing it, so you can't be talking to me.
80-20, 70-30.
And I said 70-30.
No, you said it was mixed.
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters what the percentage.
It was enough people.
The percentage was. It was loud enough. The fact that it's a big talking point. That is loud enough.
But I thought it was disgraceful.
No one. We've established, like, Liverpool fans don't like us to have an opinion on.
Don't tell them how
Trent or how they feel, whatever. So I'm not giving. Well, it is, but I'm not bothered about giving my opinion on how a Liverpool fan should feel in that. I'm going to give my opinion on it. I think, regardless of what you all feel as a Liverpool fan base, you can feel what you want to feel. I feel like he has been an unbelievable servant to that club. He has given everything to that club in 20 years. It seems to me the sticking point is about the fact you're getting no money for him. Okay. Rather than actually,
one of the sticking points.
All right, one of the sticking points.
Not the main one.
I think that he has been an unbelievable servant. I think that he should be allowed to have aspirations and allowed to leave and have new challenges. It's not like he's leaving you on a low, he's leaving you at the highest ebb. I think him coming on and being booed, I think is disgraceful. I think being booed every touch is disgraceful. I think Arne Slot has every right to play him if he wants to play him. To say he's not allowed to, touch grass again with it and come on and play for Liverpool and wear the shirt, the club that he loves, the club that he's grown up at for 20 years and given everything to. He's incredibly grateful. I think that came across in his statement. No one's saying that as Liverpool fans you can't feel how you feel, but I feel as a neutral in this conversation and someone that, has no dog in the fight, I think it's completely ridiculous the way that it's been handled towards him. And I wish him personally the best of luck at Madrid, and I hope you go and win everything.
The irony in "You'll never walk alone." Then when he's walking,
you're very alone.
He's very alone.
You're very alone.
A little bit of irony in that, because listen,
all because he wanted to go and have a new challenge.
As far as I'm concerned, Liverpool fans, you seem to hold yourself to a higher standard than most fans that I see in the Premier League in regards to community and club. So that's why when we talk about this, yeah, you can say wouldn't everybody else do it, but really, Liverpool fans is. Your heritage and your history is based on community and based on togetherness and so I don't really understand how you're booing every touch, and I'm talking about Liverpool fans that were doing that, not yourself. I don't understand how you're doing that. Personally, he's playing in your kit in a game where
that's why I can never boo him. He's got the red shirt on.
He's wearing your shirt against not your rivals but against Arsenal, and you're trying to put him off whilst he's playing. You've already made your feelings clear when he came on, but now he's on the pitch playing in your shirt against a rival, and you're trying to win a game, or you're trying to play,
and he could be the difference.
And he could be the difference.
He could have scored the winner.
And he almost was, because the free kick was close. And you're putting him off. I'm confused.
I think that Liverpool fans feel that you should always want to play for Liverpool and you should never leave Liverpool, and that's that, because they have this culture where it's like you play for the best team, the biggest club in the world, and that's like you should never want to go anywhere else. And that's fine, they can have their beliefs on that, but at the end of the day, you're not talking about a player that hasn't won anything at the club, or is sitting there waiting and wants a bigger new challenge because he wants to go win things. He's won everything there is to win. He just wants a new challenge in a different league. He's done everything there is to have at Liverpool in his thing. He's been a great servant over 20 years, and he wants a new challenge, and that's not sitting right with the Liverpool fans, and I think that is the bottom line.
And just last point, but when we talk about he's getting money for his family on the signing on fee, most players, they get money for signing on fee when they move clubs, right? If players are joining Liverpool, they're getting signing on fees. If Van Dijk is joining from Southampton in whatever controversial way he's joined, he's getting a signing on fee. He's come through the academy. You haven't purchased him. So I think he's well within his right to say, do you know what? I'm not going to sign a new contract with a release clause that I don't know if Real Madrid's going to pay. I'm going to protect my own family and get the sign-on fee that every player around me gets when they join a new club. Yeah. So I don't think it's that deep.
Jump into Super Chats, there was one tweet that I saw and I liked it, so I screenshotted it, and it says, regarding the booing, whatever your thoughts are, you have to somewhat accept that you can't build your brand on being the local superstar whose dream has come true, reap all the benefits from that, and then leave on a free without any scrutiny or vocal anger.
It's the club,
and that's saying it's up to you what you want to do. I didn't boo. Let us know what you think of it in the chat.